Good evening, I'm Kurt Gutgsell. The Jasper Baseball Wildcats keep rolling. They won their 23rd regional baseball title last night with a 5-0 win over Gibson Southern out at Gutgsell Field, the regional championship game. Cats scored their first run at the top of the first. Ben Moore led off with a double. Nick Gobert then beat out a bunt, and later Mark Giesler lifted a sac fly to make it 1-0. More for the Cats in the top of the fourth. Kyle Kruger doubled. Andy Knust walk, followed by an RBI single by Devin Trailer to make it 3-zip. Two more for Jasper in the top of the seventh. Three straight singles. Scott Stallwood, Kyle Kruger, and Andy Knust had them. Then a fielder's choice and a throwing error at the plate made it 5-0 at that point. Mark Giesler did not need all that support that he got. The senior right-hander was dealing. He fired a complete game two-hitter. That followed up a Nick Gobert four-hitter in the semifinal win over Silver Creek earlier in the afternoon. According to Jasper coach Terry Gobert, it was all about the Wildcat pitching.
I think you got to start with pitching in both games. Giesler was just phenomenal tonight, and Gobert was phenomenal in that first game. And tonight we made plays, when we had to make them, and Mark made pitches when we needed them. We got guys on. We followed a good plan. We just couldn't get that big hit, and baseball can be cruel. The first couple big hits were little bloops, but don't apologize for it. We did a nice job, and then scoring in the seventh was huge. Just a little breathing room.
You guys are going to have to play today, and it's nice to knock off two good teams probably.
Yeah, it starts on the mound, and they're not going to be dominating necessarily, but we get mad at Mark. He gets behind on some hitters, and then we look at the board in 5 innings, 1 hit or whatever. We made big pitches, Kurt, when we had to have them, and we made routine plays, and that's what you got to do to advance.
Yeah, I got ahead of a lot of people. Not really at the start, but as the game went on, I got ahead of a lot of people, threw a lot of strikes, and it's easy to get guys out whenever you can do that. And this crowd behind us, it was a lot easier to pitch with them there. So.
Got to be a really good feeling to get this regional.
Yeah, just because my freshman year it was so fun going all the way to state, and then sophomore and junior year we came up short. Last year we couldn't win this, and then to be able to win it your senior year and to keep on advancing, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling.
We got the big run in the first inning. That was big. They're playing behind the rest of the game, and that's what we want to do in postseason. You just want to get out and score runs early. We could have drove in some more runs, which that takes a big relief off of the pitching staff and everybody in defense. But hey, we got the job done. We don't really care at the moment right now, and we just want to keep it rolling.
Speaking of pitching, you and Mark were lights out today. You guys did a nice job.
Yeah, the key was just an attack. Coach Kendall was talking to us about getting the first guy out. I don't know what the stats were, but it was a pretty good percentage. And I know in the morning game, the guy they got on, the first batter they got on, he ended up scoring. So, and the rest, obviously, they didn't. But we just tried to attack the strike zone and go at people and don't give them any free passes.
That first game, Nick really mixed it up. I bet he threw 50-50 curveball, fastball, and command great, both of them. Mark, a few walks, but nothing hurt us. He got us where he needed to, and that was the key. Came out and pitched. Our defense had his back the whole game, and that's really key in these close games here and getting down to the final game when we need him.
Well, we came out, we're ready to go, because how can you not be ready to go for a regional championship? So we knew he was a soft throwing lefty and would hang some curveballs, so we just jumped on him, and it worked.
What about your pitching today? First Nick and now Mark.
It was excellent. It's great playing behind those guys. They work fast, throw strikes, start off with strikes, and they don't get behind in the counts. It's awesome.
The Wildcats at 31-3 will play Crawfordsville in the 3A Southern Semi-State on Saturday afternoon out at Gutgsell Field at either 1 or 4 p.m. The Wildcat games from yesterday will air tonight. The Jasper and Silver Creek game will come your way at 7:30, while the Cats and Gibson Southern Championship game will be on at 10. Meanwhile, up in Lagodi South Central, Nips Northeast DuBois 1-0 in the regional semifinal at Les Page Field. The game lasted just an hour and 10 minutes. The Jeeps Gage Knees threw a one-hitter, but unfortunately that one Rebel hit was a home run. Reve, meanwhile, went on to beat South Central in the final, and the Patriots move on to the semi-state. Stay tuned, we'll have more WJTS 18 News after this.